Hey, this is Collector Dude. I'm back with part 3 of my haul. I got a lot of books, so I needed to break it down into 3 parts. So hopefully you're enjoying them and watch part 1 and 2. And like I said, I can show you books that you've never seen before. Some of the stuff I haven't seen before. Like I said, on the last video, I had a few books that I didn't see before, and I picked them up. I'm like, hey, that's cool. So I'm grabbing it. So if I can help you out, let me know. I've never seen that book before. I'm going to look for it, and I'll tell you. And like I said, one thing I like to do is I like to do the flip throughs, So if it's a book you never saw before, or it's a new book that came out, I do a flip through for it and maybe comment on it, and you can figure out whether you want to pick it up or not. And if it's an older book that you're probably not going to find or not be able to get, hopefully when I do a flip through it, you can go, wow, that's what that book looks like? That's cool. Because there's so many videos I watch that I see people show their books, and I'm like, I want to see the insides. Do a flip through. So like there's so many comic books and everything, and just but I don't know if the people can't get a chance to do it, or they don't want to do it, or I'm gonna start doing that when I go through some of the cool videos that people show. I'm gonna go, hey, can you do a flip through? But I want to see the insides of that, because there's so many, and you're like, I never saw that comic book before. Let me see the inside of that. So, or book, or whatever it may be. So that's why I do them, like, because I want to do them, I want to see them. That's why I try to do them. And if you see some of my videos, you'll see that. And the hunts too. When I see people go through their comic book store, when they go to Half Price Books, and they don't do a flip through or a hunt and show you, I'm like, I want to see what you got, because it's probably something I never saw. Because there's so many different Half Price Books across the country, and hopefully you have one in your area. That I want to see what books you guys get. So that's why I do that. But now hopefully you enjoy those. But okay, let's get in these comic books. Okay, this is Amazing Spider-Man number 403. I thought that was cool. This one I think is a little beat up. It was something on it, and you couldn't tell in the when I first picked it up, but I switched it over. But since it was a popular book, it's got Carnage in there. He's crazy. I grabbed it, and it was $1 for this. This one was cool. Annual, The Amazing Spider-Man featuring the Hulk and Deadpool, number 38. So Identity Wars Part 1 of 3. I paid $1.99 for this one. Then I got Amazing Spider-Man Marvel Comics Event Civil War, number 535. And this was $1.50. This one I never saw, I never got it before, but I got some of the stories and some of the books around it. And I wanted to get the face books, and this is one of the ones I got. So this is New Ways to Die Part 1, The Amazing Spider-Man variant edition with Alex Ross painting the Goblin on it, number 568. That is very cool, huh? And it was $1.99. I had a poster of this, and I tried to open it up to put it on my wall and ripped it, so I just threw it away. I should have kept it, because one of my friends owned a comic book store, Black Hole Comics. Ken, he had a store, and he sold me a lot of stuff right before he was going to move his stuff, and I got that. And like I said, I ripped it. A lot of these posters, like the one back there, the one you see there, that was from one of my friends, James, the Human Torch one. But that one there, that was from the comic book store, Black Hole Comics. Before he closed, I bought a bunch of different stuff of Spider-Man, Thor. See the and plus I need to show you a video or drawing that I drew, and the Moon Girl back there and Devil Dinosaur. That's long Spider-Man one. I don't know if you saw it before. The Spider-Man one on the wall there. I had that. These are all, you see all my toys there, and that was something I just got, the Speed Racer. As soon as I saw it, I said, Speed Racer Funko Pop. I was like, I gotta get that. I always like the ones with the vehicles. I want to get the Deadpool one with the van, the Chimichanga van. And I'd like to get Mr. T in the A-Team van and everything. And they got more. So here, let me get this set up. Okay, let's get back to this. Okay, here's New Ways to Die Part 2, Book 2, $5.69. This was $1.49. And I saw them. I kept pulling them. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. This is Book 3, number 570, $1.49. This was cool because I got one of these already. $5.71, the variant edition with the face. This is Book 4. Anti-Venom. $1.49. Really good condition. So this was $1.49 too. When I saw it, I was like, wow. Number 606. this isn't really this isn't the best one. This is nice, but when I saw the next one, I was like, you know, you ever look through the books and you start to go, wait a minute. Somebody go, hey, you all right? You're right. Yeah, I'm okay. But you got to be cool, because if people see you finding good stuff, you're gonna draw them over. You're gonna draw them to you. You're gonna be like, hey, this guy's finding some good stuff. Uh, Scoot over a little bit. What are you getting? So you have to be cool when you find these things. So I guess it's not the greatest book, but it is cool. And I saw it on other channels, and I said I'd like to find one of those, and I did. Amazing Spider-Man number 607. I was like, you got to be kidding me. $1.49, and it is like in near mint condition. No rolls, no nothing. When I find these books like this, I'm surprised that they're in as good a condition as they are, because I'm thinking, are they being careful when they open them up and put them in the bag? Because these are all, I rebag these and put them on my Silver Age bags and boards. Resealable ones too. But hopefully maybe I can get them to sponsor one of my videos one time, because I buy these things. Look at this. I had one and I used it up already, so I got another one. Silver Age bags. That's the boards, and here are the bags. And I got turned on to these resealable ones. I ain't looked back. I was like, I'm getting tired of taking the tape and going, shh. So, but wow. But you do have to be careful. I've had that open before and set a real nice book down on top of it that's worth a lot of money, and then you gotta like slowly pull it off, and hopefully you don't tear any of the picture off of it. So you have to be careful when you do. When you take them out, close it, then look at your book and everything, then open it back up, be very careful, fold it down and stick it back in. So I learned my lesson. I know it can still happen. You can have a brain thing, but very cool, isn't that? 607. And this is one of the stores that really I find a lot of nice books at. This other one I want to try to go through today, they're the ones that bought the stack of books about as tall as, I'm 6'2", that was about as tall as I am, or taller. Just a stack of books. And a friend of mine told me about it. He said one of the guys that always works there. If you watch my video of the one where I found the Batman Adventures number 12, the guy says, hey, you gotta hurry up, you gotta go, we're getting ready to close. I said, okay, sorry. He was the one, I think, that told my friend that I met at one of the stores, Peter, that they just bought a bunch of books, $3,500. Either it was 3,500 books, and they didn't know where to put them all. I said, put them out on the racks, please, because I bet you they got some nice stuff, and I found some nice stuff in there. And that they still got them in the back. I went back and looked. I should have took a picture, but I was like, I better not, because I don't know, they might go, hey, what are you doing? You casing the place? No. I just, could you let me back there, please? Let me back there so I can see these before you put them out. But I'm gonna hopefully I find some new stuff, and like I said, just let me know what you guys are looking for, please, and I will look for it. And if I can find it for a reasonable price, I'll just send it to you. If it costs a little bit more, I'll let you know, or something like that. Maybe just buy it, pay me for it. And Key Comics Market Watch guy, maybe I can do something like on the Cash app or something like that. I got to figure out how that works, because I could send it to you. You could pay me for the book, and I send it to you, and you can trust me. I'm gonna get it, because I ain't getting in no trouble. I'll send you the book, because you see, I'm sending books out for free now, and for sure I'm gonna send you a book that you pay for. But I'll have to work something. We'll see how that works. But this is cool. Big Time Amazing Spider-Man number 650. They were just all next to each other. Look at that. Now, is this one of the costumes in the video game? I don't know. $1.99. It could be. And like, I got a short box of books that I put in the plastic top loaders that are worth a lot of money. Those are the ones I want to keep for a while, like the Batman Adventures number 12 and the New Mutants 87 with the first appearance of Cable that I found for $1, and I found the Batman Adventures number 12 for $1. If you see the videos, I got them on my channel. You got to check them out. And I try to say, hey, I found this at this, and I try to put the minute and seconds that it's at, so you can just jump right to it, because you see me looking through all these other books, or I can tell you where it's at, and you look at it, and just the anticipation of waiting for me to actually pick up that stack of books, and boom, and I have the camera right on it. Batman Adventures number 12 right there. It's amazing. I love filming that and finding stuff like that. Did the same thing with Amazing or New Mutants 98. Or no, I wish it was 98 because I was looking for 87, first appearance of Cable. Okay, here's 651 Amazing Spider-Man, $1.99. I got to do some more hunt videos because I love finding this. I found all these, but I couldn't do a hunt video because there was just too many people. So I was like, nah, I better not. I'll wait. And I got one of the guy, he kept talking to me and everything like that. And I didn't want to try to just say, hey, could you keep it down? I'm trying to make a video. No, I didn't want to do that. So I said, you know what? I'll do it one time when I know I can get away. And then if somebody does start talking, I'll just pause it because you've seen me do that before too. Here's 654.1 Amazing Spider-Man, $1.49. I think that's the first Flash Thompson or something like that in that. Very cool cover. This is 654 for $1.49. That was 654.1. This is 654. Then these are cool. I didn't know these were worth anything, and I think I might have these in my collection already. But when I saw them, I said, "This is beautiful, clean covers." Amazing Spider-Man 655. I love Martin's artwork. Look at that. And this one was just clean. I was like, Mercenaut would love this one. He would love this one. Because he said he loves the whites and the blacks. Just clean, no breaks. This is just beautiful. And then here is 656. This was $1.99. Another costume. Not sure if that was in a video game or not. And here's 657. Very cool cover. And when you think about it, I don't know why they would choose to put that there. Why not put it there unless they didn't want to block that? They just thought that was cool and they thought, I don't know. It's kind of a weird placing. Same thing with that. But they kept everything clean up there and no Spider-Man logo and all that stuff. So then this one's number 658. Very cool costume. This was $1.99. Then I got Miles Morales number 1. Here, let me switch, me sitting on the floor. Miles Morales number 1. And I saw this new creative team, new direction, your new favorite book. And I didn't realize it was going for as much money as it's going for, unless it's just on eBay or whatever, and people are just charging astronomical prices because they think they can, or is it? But this is number 1, and I don't think I picked this one up when it first came out, or I did. I'm not sure. I always try to see if I can get number 1, if I can get to it. But this was cool. Reminds me of John Byrne. John Byrne draws Spider-Man and how he draws buildings. It looks like it's a John Byrne feel to it, but Javier Garron, this middle name is usually the artist. Very cool. Then I got, this one isn't worth anything, but I just like the cover. I thought it was worth something at first, but Funeral Arrangements, Conclusion, The Spectacular Spider-Man number 188. Cool. Fighting the Vulture. Always fighting the Vulture. And the Vulture in the movies he's good. I like him. I like him as the Vulture. Web of Spider-Man number 90. This is the red cover. I saw the blue cover. It was all beat up, so I left it. But this is the red one with the hologram on there. Very cool. That was $2, yeah. Then these, I'm like, really? And I thought they were originals, but they're not. But I just watched the video the day before I found this. I was like, oh, I'd like to be able to find one of these. And what did I do? Star Wars number 1. It's not the original. It's a reprint, but very cool. They left this blank. So number 1. And this was $5 for this. I paid the $5. I was like, I'll pay that. But it's not in bad condition. Got a few ticks you see. But for number 1, I thought that was cool, and it's a reprint. It's going for a little bit. Not bad. Then, but this whole collection of this one half price books, they had at least 30 or 40 books of Star Wars and Knights of the Old Republic. And some of those are worth a lot of money. And some of them were, most of them were newsstand versions, I think. because they had Star Wars written on them instead of direct. So I picked up a few of them. But I see them on eBay going for a lot of money. So I'm not sure if that's just because the person wants to charge that for them or they're actually going for that. Well, this is number 8 for $2. And the paper's got a bend there, but I don't think. Let me open that up because I want to make sure, because I didn't get a chance to switch it over to my trusty Silver Age bags and boards yet. But no, see, it's not bent like they were. It looks a little bent. Everything, because when they were sitting in there, they were kind of bending like at the bottom, and I had to be very careful pulling them out of the bend to make sure. Look at that old walkie-talkie. Oh wow! Look, I think you can do Morse code on there. That's cool. I think I remember those, or something like it. But that's number 8. And see, I got to put it in. And see, I got them already made right now. So right now, since I took that out, you know what, let me show you the inside real quick. If I can find a cool picture. Here's the first page. And then some artwork on the inside there. So, but that's cool. When I saw it, I said, you know what, grab that and have fun. Here's like the last 2 pages. So I'm gonna put it in this bag and board here, and I'll take the price sticker off of the other bag from Half Price Books. Always take these off so I remember what I paid for, and I put a letter on the, see, I always take the little pieces off and try to make it all nice and neat when I drop it in there. I keep these, and I put the letter on the store. The L stands for the store, street where I went. This is Lane Avenue. So, and I drop it in the back, take that off, and so I keep that back there so I know what I paid for it. But look how nice that looks. Okay, and now this is number 9 I found. Look at that rabbit, whatever it is. But I thought that was cool. When I saw them, I grabbed them. Then these are other reprints, but they're not the same. This is number 68 with Boba Fett on it for $1.50. And different toys on the back. I'm not sure exactly what these are, but it says Lucas Books. They're a little different, but some of them are going for a little bit of money on eBay. This is my second copy of this one, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic Handbook. And this was $1.50. I'll show you all the Star Wars books and then I'll be done. Let me change position again. I'm going over 15 minutes. You know what? I won't show you them all because I got too many. I'll show you this last one, number 96, Lucas Books, for $1.50. There's the back, showing the toys. But that's the last one I'll show you, and then I'll stop, and I'll get back to it again. So, but like I said, they had a whole bunch of Knights of the Old Republic, Star Wars, and other stuff. And I wish I'd have found more older ones, because usually when I find the older ones at one Half Price Books, they were charging like $7, $8 for them. But this one's not charging a lot, so I would have grabbed them all, but I couldn't do it because they didn't have them. So, but I grabbed a bunch of other stuff, and I'll finish off on that last video. But thank you very much, and you guys let me know what you think. Let me know what you are getting. Let me know what you are looking for, and everything. We'll work something out. I can find it, and I love to do AOKs. So you guys have a great night. Great day. Great rest of the weekend. And Collector Dude is out.